Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to OutRage Fight Fest. First of all, sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I have been busy with other stuff, but I will be getting back to my regular schedule in the not too distant future. Now, full disclosure, OutRage Fight Fest, the game you're about to see, is made by Hardball Games and I work for that studio, so expect any opinions that I give to be biased because I work for the developer. So with that out of the way, this is OutRage Fight Fest. It is a brawler for up to 16 players. There are team modes, there are solo and duo modes. And this is the demo. The demo released yesterday on Steam. So currently it is for Steam on Windows only. It will be releasing on Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 later on. But if you want to get your hands on the demo, you can go and do that right now. It is free. There are some limitations to the demo, of course. There are only a selection of 5 character skins that are randomly assigned when you start the game up. The full game has many more, which you can change in here, but obviously can't do that on this one. There are also a number of different OutRage abilities. I'll talk about those when we get to them. There's only one available in the demo, and there are only 2 different game modes available in the demo as well. Also, the 2 modes that are available in the demo are limited to 4 players and 8 players respectively, whereas there's 16 players on all modes in the full game. So we're going to go in. There is a training and a practice mode in here for people to get grips with the controls and combos. It's really simple and easy to pick up, which is the idea. We wanted something that people could just pick up and play. But there are some advanced tactics to it, and it's important to learn those if you want to really master the game. And the rounds are all really short. I mean, most games are over in sort of 5 minutes. So again, we wanted something that was pick up and play. So we're going to go into online here. So as you can see, we've got survival, which is our sort of battle royale mode. So 1 life, and then when you're eliminated, you are out. You can either play that on your own. So it's a game for 4 players in the demo, 16 in the full game. But you can play solo or you can play duo, which basically is a team of 2, but that's not available in the demo. And then we've got team games. Now, there are several team games releasing with the finished game, such as Pain Points and Crate Grab and Rage Bank, but the only one we have in the demo is Domination. And we've also got custom games, which just allows you to set up one of these other 2 games and give out a room code to your friends if you want people to be able to join and play with you exclusively in the game that you're playing. So let's go and jump in and have a go at a game of survival. So like I said, this one's like a battle royale game. So first of all, we'll just go into this live lobby. It's just a little staging area while we just wait for the other players to come in. So the controls are quite simple. You've got the ability to punch. You've got the ability to kick. We can sprint. We can dodge roll. We've got the ability to pick up objects, so we can charge and throw them at other people. We can also combo together punches. So a combo of punches that ends with a punch, or a combo of hits that ends with a punch does an uppercut. A combo of hits that ends with a kick does a drop kick like that. And a combo that ends with a throw or a grab does a throw like that. Now you'll see as I'm doing damage, I'm actually getting these little orange rage orbs that are coming out of the people I hit and heading towards me. And those rage orbs fill that curved bar down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You'll see that every time I manage to do damage to somebody, it fills that bar up a little bit. And each time it fills up a segment, my character will grow larger, and that allows me to do more damage, but it also gives me a bit more reach, and it allows me to pick up bigger objects. Because most things around the arena you can actually pick up, but bigger objects require you to be a bigger size. You can pick up other players and throw them as well. So that's literally just the live lobby while we're queuing to get in. So we've got 4 players and in we go. Again, we do have a limited number of maps in the demo. The full game has far more variety in terms of the different biomes, but also different map layouts. So the weapons, the items, things like vehicles. So if I get big enough, I'll even be able to pick up and throw this car. But I need to get some size before I can do that. Now, you only have 1 life, although in this mode you do have 3 life bars. So you'll see my health bar, the green bar above my head, actually has the green line, and then there were 2 dark green pips to the left of it. So that's my 2nd and 3rd health bars. So I think each health bar is 250 hit points. So I'm still on my first health bar. Now there is a ring of death, like you'll probably be used to in a lot of Battle Royale games. I want to try and get out of here because I don't want to... Oh, green items give health, so breaking them will drop these little health picks. If you pick those up, you'll be able to get some health back. I'm trying to stay out of this big brawl here because I don't want to lose all of my health. So if you knock somebody into the ring of death, the first thing that will happen is it will start to drain your rage. Once rage is depleted, then it will start to drain health. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to pick up one of these baseball bats on the ground. There are melee weapons that you can pick up. The melee weapons do have a limited durability before they break. I'm trying to grab too much here. I'm giving myself problems that I really don't want to be giving myself. So let's try and get out of here. Okay, one person's down. There's two down. Great, just one left. Who has way more health. Oh, grenade. So that was the rage nade. That's the overrage ability. So when you completely charge up the rage bar... Oh, and I got taken out. Oh, that was terrible. That's because I wasn't really concentrating on what I was doing. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. When you fill up the rage bar all the way, you can then fire off your overrage ability. That is done by pressing R1 on the controller. Let's queue for that again. So in the demo, we only have the rage nade, which once you activate the ability, there's a short timer and you'll hear the sort of beep, 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 beep countdown as it goes off. And then it explodes and does damage to everyone around you, knocking them back. We've also got an ability that causes you to increase your speed and damage output for a short duration. We've got one that's a fireball, and we've got one that's a bit more of a protective, a defensive bubble as well, but those aren't in the demo. There are these vending machines around on some levels. If you whack them enough, they do spit out health packs. And also these green canisters, which you can throw and smash on the floor or against walls, and they will put an area of effect heal down on the ground. Just try and dodge that. This is Bryson 2010. Let's give him a good slap down. Fellow dinosaur here. There we go. Go and try and get some more health. I'm at full health anyway. So below my health bar, you'll also see a little white bar that goes up and down. That is my stamina. It goes down when I sprint. It goes down if I do a dodge roll, and it also goes down if I charge up a throw on an item or another player. Can't remember if I said how many skins were in this one. If it was, it's actually 5. I know at one point we were going to put 4, and then it changed to 5. So we've got the dinosaur, we've got the showrunner, which is the green and blue character there. We've also got, I can't remember who the characters are now, I'm sure I've probably seen it. Oh, we've got the Dave, who's the robot, he's the sort of the test dummy. Right. Let's concentrate on what I'm doing and see if we can win a game. So because we're just playing a 4-player match, and this crate, by the way, gives me a full segment of rage. Very good. Yeah, because we're only playing with 4 players, you do tend to find you get hyper-focused a little bit. On a 16-player match, obviously there's far more going on, so it's a little bit easier to sort of stay out of people's way. I want to get in this. If there's health going, I want it, right? The trick is staying in the healing patch without getting hit by everybody. I got most of my health back there, at least I feel like it. So there are some objects on the map that can't be moved, like this big thing here with the tyres in the middle. You can't move that, that's just a blocker for the map. But vehicles you can pick up and throw. Right, there we go. I've now filled my rage bar, so I've got the rage nade, so I can pop that now. I've got to pick that other rage pickup up so I can get another one. There we go. Oh, somebody else got one there. Oh, quite a few people getting them. Okay. Just not using them at the best time. I'm going to break some of these barrels for some more health. I can pick it up. There's one there. Try not to throw the green stuff at other players, because you're essentially just throwing health at them. You get really, the music goes really wild when you're in the ring of death. I mean, it's supposed to. It sounds like you've got swimmers here. But that's the music telling you really need to get out of there. And there's Bryson down. Who's we got here? Pixel Prowler, is that? Like I said, don't throw green things at people because you are throwing health towards them. but they'll still damage them if they hit them. Now, if you're playing a team game, there is no friendly fire. You can't hurt members of your own team, except in some very specific situations. If you throw something at a teammate and hit them, you can knock them over, but it doesn't do damage to them. But there are also fire barrels that you can throw, and if anyone stands in the fire, including yourself, you will take damage, your teammates will take damage. And some maps also have scaffolding on them, and if you throw somebody into the scaffolding or knock them into the scaffolding, you'll do damage to them, because stuff will fall down from the top of the scaffolding. So I've now queued for the team games, which is Domination, which is the only one that we have in here. And it's an 8-player one for the demo, so it's going to be 2 teams of 4, 4v4. And Domination is a sort of territory holding, like a King of the Hill style mode. So there'll be 3 capture points because of the size of the map. A, B and C. The middle capture point is a bigger one, so it's worth double points. And, oh, being chased down by Lou there. Just trying to keep away from everybody. Don't know why, it doesn't really matter because this is just the staging area, as I said. So yeah, 3 capture points. You have to get your team, or anyone from your team, onto those capture points, flip it to your colour, and you'll start scoring points for it. The longer you hold the point, the more you'll score. The 16-player games have 5 capture points. So there's usually sort of 4 around the edge and 1 in the middle. And the bigger one in the middle is normally double points. So we're on the pink team. I'm going to go down here. So here's capture point C. You can see that around the edge of the map, there are those little icons that point in the direction of where the capture points are, as well as where my teammates are. Oh, that's the entire enemy team there on point B. Which is not a bad strategy, because point B is the one worth the most points, right? Let's see if we can get some... Oh, I'm on my own again now. Just trying to see if I can stay out of all of this. Oh, that's not going to end well. Now, this map does have some of the flame barrels on. I can see one of the really big ones just above... Oh, now the whole team's coming in, now they've captured me. So yeah, there's one of the really big barrels up here. I am Evo 3, which is the largest size, which means I can grab these barrels. And if I throw this in the middle there, it's going to do a massive explosion, and it'll take out anybody that lands in it, even my own team. We've already got C. We're losing A. Oh, we didn't actually capture B. I ran off to get health, and people followed me. Well, I did set the whole place on fire, I suppose. So let's use the rage nade. I was hoping to get both of them, and I missed. There we go, getting some backup here. Oh, we've got all 3 points now. There's probably some more health. Yep, great. Let's grab that. Go and break it over here because I want to stay near the point. I don't know why I do this little spinning around in circle things. It's just what I've always done. Analog stick control allows you to walk. One other thing you can do is if you're actually sprinting, you see that little yellow flash. And when you see that yellow flash, if you hit punch afterwards, whilst maintaining the sprint, you'll actually do a sprinting attack or a charging attack. So it looks like we're recapturing B. We still don't have C. So let's go over there. Oh, I lost my... I know I should have thrown that instead of trying to walk in with it, but... There we go, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Can I pick one of these guys up? I'd really like to... Oh, I'm going to get taken out here if I'm not careful. Although we're all fighting over C and we're still getting points from A and B, one of their teams should really break off and go and try and grab one of the other points. And now they've pretty much got themselves all eliminated, so I think we've got... Oh no, they haven't. Who was that? Dylan's still up. No, he's down. There we go. I think we've got this one now. 99. Yep, going to 100. So we do have bots in the demo. So even though it's a multiplayer game, if you are playing at a weird time of day or night when no one is around, you can get bots to fill the game. There is a little trailer there for the game, but we can skip that. If anyone does download the demo and you do see that trailer, the first time it plays it's unskippable, but it's only about 30 seconds long. Once it's played the first time, if it happens again, it's about every 3 or 4 games or so. You can skip it, so you don't need to like quit the application or anything. So we'll go in. We'll do another game of Domination. Oh, this guy's absolutely giving me a whooping. I can't pull my combos off today. There we go. There's the uppercut. So the 3 different combos are useful for different things. So like if you finish with an uppercut, you knock the opponent up in the air. And when they come crashing back down, they'll actually damage anyone who's standing close to them. So it's really useful in a group because you can do damage to everyone who's standing close by. Not that anyone's going to stand and let me do it. Here's what I was saying about throwing people into scaffolding. You see all of that stuff dropping down from above. Anyone that's stood underneath that, when that stuff comes raining down, will take damage, including yourself and your own team. So the uppercut knocks people up into the air. The drop kick knocks people forwards away from you. And if you finish a combo with a grab, it knocks people, it throws people backwards. So the 3 different combo finishers: uppercut knocks them up, kick knocks them forwards and away, and grab throws them backwards and away. So you've really got control over which direction you send people in. There are things around the map that can be used as weapons, and if you stand next to anything you can pick up, it highlights yellow. So here's a hammer that I can pick up, and when I pick that up you'll see that it's replaced my punch icon in the bottom right hand corner. And there were those 3 blue pips, and that's telling you that I have 3 uses before it breaks. And once all 3 uses, it has to actually make contact. If you swing and miss, it doesn't reduce its durability. But if you do get the durability down to 0, then the weapon breaks. Oh, 1 on 3, that's not good. Although, in some ways it is, because if they're all going to stick on 1 point, they're not going to be able to grab the other 2. So because this is 4v4 and there are 3 points, this is actually a little bit easier because you do have enough players to occupy every single point. If we were playing a 16-player game where there are 5 points, each team only has 4 players, so you'll never have enough players to have someone on every single point. So you do have to be a little bit more strategic. And they're all moving around as a team. So luckily the spawn area has a rage crate, so I can go get some free rage before things even start. Go and capture C. Looks like we're still winning anyway, although they are capping A. Let's go and throw the toilet out the way. Now there is rage decay, so if you gain rage and don't hit anyone for a while, your rage will start to burn down. So you are encouraged to keep fighting. Are they going over here to try and grab? There's a shovel, we can use that as a weapon. Come here. You have a little bit more reach with a weapon. I think she's really trying to get down there to grab that point. Oh, no, still up. Okay, I've got 2 in here now. That's not good. There we go. There's another one out. Let's go and try and get B again. I think I'm up nearing a full health, but we just top off. And I saw another shovel up here. There we go. Let's pick that up. There are some crates and things around that will drop weapons. So blue ones, I can actually see there's an icon for one over here. So if that character's actually just throwing it. So if we break this crate open, that's actually got a hammer in. And we've won the game. Didn't even get a chance to use the big swing hammer. So different weapons have sort of different speeds as well. And you can pick up road. So like things like road signs, baseball bats, shovels, they're actually quite quick. The hammers you spin around with, so they take a little bit longer to hit. So you're a bit more vulnerable, but you can hit multiple people with them at the same time. They have a massive knockback, which is great. You can even pick up things like palm trees and use those as a weapon, although you have to be, I think, Evo 2 to pick up palm tree. And it has a durability of 1, so 1 hit and it breaks. But I do like being able to throw people... Oh, he's going to do it to me now, isn't it? I was going to say, I do like being able to throw people into the scaffolding, but if you can get your angle right... So here's one of the other characters here, Boogie Knight, which is the guy in the orange and the green. Both the same character. And then we've got the roller skate girl as well that we saw in the last match. Those are the five skins that are in the demo. So there will be more skins available in the full game, and you will be able to. You'll start off with a bunch of them unlocked, but then as you play the game and level up your character, you'll be able to unlock more of those skins. And we are going to keep adding more as the game goes on. We're not going to let the game just. We're not going to release it and go, okay, it's done. We will be adding more maps. We'll be adding more character skins. We'll be adding more OutRage abilities. And we'll be adding more game modes as well. So we have got a few that we have got a few other game modes that didn't make the final cut for release, but they're still interesting game modes which we can work on and add later on. So all based around the same combat system, but just with different objectives. So the ones that aren't included in the demo are pain points. Pain points is really simple. Pain points is just a matter of doing as much damage to other players as possible to score points. You do score extra points if you eliminate somebody on the other team. So it's just a bit like a team deathmatch, really. Then we have Rage Bank. Rage Bank uses the mechanic of gaining rage and filling that bar up in the bottom corner. And what basically happens in Rage Bank is you have to gain some rage, go and find one of these big chemical vat rage banks that are around the map, and go and deposit your rage in them, and that will score points for your team. It's a bit of a tactical trade-off because you're depositing your rage, which means your character's getting smaller, but at the same time you do gain some health back, so it is a tactical trade. And then finally, one of my absolute favourite modes is Crate Grab, which is a little bit like Capture the Flag. So each team has a bunch of coloured crates in the middle of the map, and your job is to try and pick up your team's crates and get them home to your team's base, while simultaneously trying to stop the other teams from doing the same thing. So that's quite a good game mode for people that want a bit of tactical choice, because you can either try and be the crate carriers and just be running backwards and forwards, or you can try and run interference and stop the other team from delivering crates. Or if you prefer, you can actually try and escort your own crate carriers and make sure that they get back to the base safely. Somebody trying to throw stuff at me here. Are you going to go? Are you sitting on point A? Yeah. Pretty much took myself out with that one. But that's fine because he threw his health crate at me. Oh, someone's capturing B. Where have they gone? Oh, they've gone all the way over there. Okay. Give you a little bit of a kick. So yeah, it's I mean, obviously I'm recording a video, so I'm not in Discord or in voice comms chatting with anybody, but we play this game so much, obviously, and when you're playing it and you're on voice comms and you're chatting with the people you're playing with, it is such good fun. The banter that you can have when you're playing this is absolutely great. So if you like these brawler type games and you've got a group of friends that you'd love to play it with, by all means, go and get them into the demo. It is absolutely free to download. It's free demo on Steam. Just search for OutRage Fight Fest. I'll put a link to it down in the video description anyway. And please do add it to your Steam wishlist if it's something you're interested in, because all of those wish lists really help things out. And maybe, just maybe, you'll end up playing against me. It is highly likely. So thanks a lot for watching. This has been OutRage Fight Fest. I've been on Unstable Voltage. I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.